So I heard you mention social media as a resource for parents to learn about their teens' mental health. So
Mhm.
that was actually, I think that's really important. That was a big part of our project, focused on using social media to raise awareness.
Mhm.
So how do you think technology has an impact on teens or people just in general mentally?
So the technology and media, social media is has its own advantages and has its own disadvantage, right? So, giving you an example, do you like eating sweet and desserts, ice creams, cookies, right?
Definitely, yeah.
Chocolates, some or the other sweets and desserts, right? It's yummy, it's delicious, right? But if you overeat them, is it healthy?
No.
The same thing is about social media and technology. How you use technology, what was the purpose of that technology? What is the intensity and the quality of the use of that technology makes a whole difference.
Mhm.
Now, social media used for social connection, creating this awareness, bringing in people and community close to each other, right?
Mhm.
Because it's within split second you can reach out to a big group of people rather than picking up the phone or walking to people and talking to people, right?
Mhm.
Within few seconds you can reach out. That's an advantage of it. But if the same platform is being used to bully someone or is being used to devalue someone, denigrate someone, put in comments that is going to make the other person feel less than about themselves, is it a real good use of that media? And
Right.
then is that media really benefiting you?
Mhm.
So what and how you are using the media makes a huge difference. So I'm not saying that, oh, all technology and all media is useless and it should be shut off and nobody should be using it. It is the worst thing that has happened to the world. No, that is not the group I belong to. Neither do I belong to the group where I believe that that is the only mode of social interaction.
Mhm.
So the problem with social media happens is everybody is so comfortable being behind the screen and using the text messages, right? It creates a distance between you and the other person,
Mhm.
right? There is a screen, there is a physical distance. So for now, I'm taking the example of what we are doing right now,
Mhm.
right? We are doing a Zoom session. We are meeting each other, we are seeing each other, we are connecting with each other, right?
Mhm.
In this situation, we are able to pick up on facial expressions, the body language,
Mhm.
the tone of voice,
Right.
which is feeding into our social connectivity,
Mhm.
right? Do you agree with me? Do you
Yeah, yeah,
think so? It has
yeah.
importance,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
But as soon as I go behind my phone and I am texting, can you see me? Can you understand and pick up on the tone?
Mhm. Right.
Can you feel the impact of what you are saying can have on the other person,
Mhm.
right? It becomes easier and easier to say things that can hurt the other person without even connecting to what you are writing and what impact it will have on the other person,
Right. Yeah.
right? So when social media becomes the only mode of connection with other people,
Mhm.
then that is a problem, because what you're missing out is the human social interpersonal connectivity. You're
Right.
missing out on the huge realm of our uh, interaction, which is the non-verbal interaction,
Right. Mhm.
right? We miss out, like, if you are in the room and for 10 minutes without your phone, you don't know what to say to each other,
Yeah.
right? And when that happens, well, then you want to take a step back and think that no, this is something which is having a negative effect on me,
Right.
right? It leads to isolation.
Right.
It definitely leads to, you know, on one hand, it's good that you can, you know, jump on to do multiple interact conversations with people. But in that process, what's happening is, are you really emotionally connecting with one or the other person? Or
Right.
you're just jumping from one to another? You're
Right.
being completely distracted from the whole conversation process altogether.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is the quality of connection?
Right.
Right? So there are researchers which has proved that it is not a direct relationship between the emotional connection that you feel using the internet or the various technological devices. There is no direct connection. There definitely there are some very good relationships that develop through the texting or internet exchanges, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I'm not disregarding that,
Mm-hmm.
but yes, it is overall it is leading to a little social isolation, social awkwardness,
Right.
and difficulty interpersonally interacting in face-to-face situation.
Right. And like as you were saying, like I mean, technology is almost like an addiction because we're hiding behind that screen. So, are there any like tips or like strategies that we can use to kind of like um, get back more into like society and like take a step back from social media and technology? Are there any tips you can give us teens?
Okay, so I would say monitor, schedule, organize, and plan. And I think that is true for any concern that a teenager has or any adult has, to tell you very frankly, right? If you can manage your time, if you can manage your organize your schedule, which is equally balanced. How much time do I sit in front of the TV and watch the movies again and again, just sitting there without any, you know, active intellectual working or active social interaction,
Mm-hmm.
versus how much time do I spend in taking care of my work, in taking care of my responsibilities, in taking care of my physical, social, interpersonal connectivity. How much time do I go out and spend time walking or biking or jogging or engaging into other physical fun activities, whether it's a dance, song, music, you know,
Mm-hmm.
anything, right? So look into your life.
Mm-hmm.
See how you want to structure your day.
Mm-hmm.
Organize and plan out your day in such a way that you are not depleting yourself from social media, but you're not even getting totally pulled in and sucked in to the social media.
Right. Mm-hmm.
If you have difficulty in terms of once you begin you can't stop, then you want additional support system into, like, you know, you put a timer.
Mm-hmm. Right.
If it is not self motivated, you use a timer to remind it,
Mm-hmm.
or make sure that you put your social media time right in between two very important things that you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
So if the next thing is really important, there is no way you will continue with your phone, right? You will have to get up and leave.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you are using physical structure to limit it.
Mm-hmm.
You ask someone whom you know you're going to trust and you're going to listen to that person to come and interrupt
Mm-hmm.
you in your process,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
So if you say that, okay, I'm going to use my phone to chat with friends or watch movie or XYZ, whatever, play video games and stuff for an hour, then at the end of the hour, you know that that person is going to come and ask for you for your device.
Mm-hmm.
If you have difficulty of, you know, physically disconnecting yourself with the device also,
Right. Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
But just taking it away is not going to work. What you want to combine it with is engaging that time with something that you personally enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to also come up with, if the phone is not there, then what else can I do that makes me happy,
Right. Yeah.
right? And it's very important, makes you happy,
Yeah.
right? Or it is something important for you. So if a test is coming up and it's very important for you to, like, you know, do well on that test, then it's important for you. And if it's important for you, be motivated to, take charge of it and get involved in it.
Right.
Going out with a friend to a mall, or even walking down to, just from one friend's house to another friend's house to just say hello, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if that is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And if that is important for you, that is fun activity for you, then you sure will keep your phone away and engage in that.
Right. Yeah.
So your motivation, your dedication, and what to say? Yeah, motivation and your dedication towards what you want to do
Mm-hmm.
is going to be the key for this success.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And once you can, like, it's a matter of, you can just sit down and write the whole day, make it concrete, put it on paper and see how much time do you spend for what.
Mm-hmm.
And once you do that for a week, you will actually see a pattern emerging.
Right.
And realize that how much time am I giving to what, and what is the importance of that thing in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So
having fun, I am all in for it. The teenage is the age to have fun, right? Other ages are also. I am also in the age to have fun. So don't take me otherwise. Life needs to be enjoyed, but how do I balance it?
Right.
Is very important.
Yeah.
I can enjoy the ice cream, but I can only enjoy it when it is moderated.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If not, it will lead to health hazards.
Right.
So that is very important.
Mm-hmm.